On the way over, I realized the importance of us finishing and getting going and getting done the Gateway project. Maybe you're familiar with that. I got stuck in the traffic there, so I don't know, Mary Birch, if you planned that, so that I would push that up on the agenda a year or two. I don't know if you're that good at that, but there was a nice traffic jam there, a lot of people getting to work. Well, I'm glad of that. Well, we got to get that worked on and fixed. Delighted to have you here this morning. I'm not going to talk very long because what I want to focus on is what you want us to hear, what we need to do to grow the service sector. Whether that's in tax policy, regulatory policy, getting the highways fixed, whatever the case might be, education issues, we need to hear that. And what these forums have all been about is folks telling us, okay, we need to work on this if we're going to grow this sector. And we're here at one of the great service sector providers for the entire world at Black & Veatch. This is a wonderful service sector company that does jobs all over the world. When I was in the United States Senate, I would work on them. I'm trying to get work in Pakistan and India, and they would get it in a number of different places, and using great, generally Midwestern-grown talent to put in power plants and water facilities anywhere around the world, helping make people's lives better. And that's how we're going to grow. Is we're going to provide services to people all over the world that make their lives better, and that they're willing to pay for it because this makes my quality of life a lot better. Whether it's Jeff's physician's talents and abilities, or engineering services from here, or if it's telecommunications services, or any of a myriad set of things. I was driving over this morning. Somebody provides a horse boarding and grooming service. Well, that may not be on the world's cutting edge of it, but it's an important service, and it's an important thing that we provide. So a part of the difficulty I've always found in the service sector is defining just what all it is. And then once you do that, how is it that you then try to encourage and grow it as being key issues? Now, I know there are things that you don't want to do because that would hinder it, and generally is the basic principle of one of the basic principles of Reaganism was if you want less of something, tax it. You want more of something, subsidize it. So we don't want to tax services as something that I've heard many people from this region in particular say and speak about. So I know those are things that we want to look at, and we want to make sure as we move forward on a better tax policy that's more growth oriented. Nick Jordan's here, a good Johnson County man that's heading up that effort for us on looking at the tax code and what we need to do different in the tax code to be able to be more growth oriented, and we want to be sensitive about the service issues. So delighted to have you here this morning. Our main focus on this, getting your ideas, particularly in the areas that we can have the best impact on, taxes, education, regulation, be as specific as people possibly can on this. We want to get it into a measurable set, and then afterwards I think Karen's been working with a group that's going to be a follow-on group, a small group that can keep us accountable for the items that you came up. So it's just not a one-off conference. It's okay, here are your ideas, got it. Now we've got this group of 6 people to dog us in state government to make sure that we're moving forward with these ideas and putting them into play and into action. Thanks for being here. God bless you all. Look forward to listening.